Top 10 biggest ships ever built in history. Hello viewers, welcome to another exciting edition and thanks for watching. Today we shall be talking about the top 10 biggest ships ever built in history. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Which ship is the largest ship of the world? The very first name which comes to our mind is Titanic. Undoubtedly, Titanic was one of the most famous ships which met with quite a memorable trouble on its first journey. There are many other giant ships of which most of us are not aware of. Here we have brought a list of top 10 biggest ships ever built in history. Some of them are scrapped and some are in active service. The world's biggest ships are listed according to their overall length, deadweight, tonnage and gross tonnage. The list includes the current record holders either as individual ships or ship classes or each major ship type, as well as some former record holders and larger vessels that have been scrapped. So fasten your seatbelts, we are diving right into this. Starting off with number 10, TI class supertanker. TI class supertanker Oceania is one of the most attractive ships ever built, with massive capacity transferring crude oil. They are the 4 largest double-hulled supertankers in the world. They are also the largest ships in the world currently. The Maersk EE class container ships are longer, but the TI class are still the biggest in terms of deadweight tonnage and gross tonnage. The deadweight tonnage of TI Oceania is around 440,000 tons, along with a speed capacity of speeds between 16 to 18 knots. TI Oceania is a masterpiece ship highly laden with technology to hurdle all the obstacles which might occur during the journeys. The length of TI Oceania is 380 meters, 1,247 feet. Number 9. Berge Emperor. The Berge Emperor was a large oil tanker built in the year 1975 in Japan by Mitsui and was one of the largest oil tankers of all time. It was launched on 30th August 1975. The ship weighed 211,360 tons and had a length of 381,082 meters. The ship was owned by Bertsen Y & Co., but in the year 1985 it was sold to Masto BV and the ship's name was changed to Emperor. The ship was scrapped at Kaohsiung on the 30th of March 1986. Number 8. CMA CGM Alexander von Humboldt. Named after Alexander von Humboldt, CMA CGM Alexander von Humboldt is an explorer-class container ship built for CMA CGM. It was the world's largest container ship until the delivery of the Maersk EE class. The length of the massive big ship is 396 meters, 1,299 feet. The deadweight tonnage of CMA CGM Alexander von Humboldt is almost 187,624 tons. Number 7. Maersk. In the list of the top 10 biggest ships of the world, Maersk is currently the second biggest ship which is still in service. It is the first container ship in the E-class of 8 owned by the AP Møller Maersk Group. When she was launched in 2006, Maersk was the largest container ship ever built. As of 2010, she and her 7 sister ships are among the longest container ships constructed. It is a container ship which carries different goods from country to country. It is able to carry around 11,000 20-foot equivalent units TEU or 14,770 TEU depending on definition. The length of the massive big ship is 397,071 meters, that's 1,305 feet. Number 6. Maersk Mc-Kinney Møller. Maersk Mc-Kinney Møller is the lead ship of Maersk EE class of container vessels. She has the largest cargo capacity in TEU of any ship yet constructed and is the longest ship in service worldwide as of 2013. She was constructed for Maersk by Daewoo Shipbuilding and Marine Engineering (DSME) of South Korea and entered service in July 2013. Along with her sister ships, Maersk Mc-Kinney Møller is the world's largest and most efficient operational container ship as of 2013, totaling 399 meters, that's 1,309 feet in length, and with a cargo capacity of 18,270 TEU containers. She has a maximum speed of 23 knots. Number 5. Esso Atlantic. Atlantic is one of the most popular names in the history of the big ships. This huge ship, 406.57 meters, that's 1,333.9 feet long, has an incredible deadweight capacity of 516,891 tons. Esso Atlantic has served the world with its consistent services level of straight 35 years. There is no need to say that it used to be the best ship of its time. Esso Atlantic was an oil tanker basically and was disposed of as scrap on 2002 in Pakistan. Number 4. Batillus. Batillus was a super tanker built in 1976 by Chantier de l'Atlantique at Saint-Nazaire for the French branch of Shell Oil, the first vessel of homonymous Batillus class supertankers. Batillus, together with her sister ships Balamia, Pierre Guillaumat, and Prelude, was one of the biggest ships in the world, surpassing in size only by Seawise Giant built in 1976 and extended in 1981, although the 4 ships of the Batillus class had a larger gross tonnage. With a deadweight capacity of almost 554,000 tons and a speed of 16 to 17 knots and length of 414.22 meters, that is 1,359 feet, Batillus was the fourth biggest ship. She made her last journey on December 28, 1985 from Vestnes to Kaohsiung, Taiwan. Pierre Guillaumat. It was the third biggest ship ever built in the history of the world. Named after the French politician and founder of Elf Aquitaine oil industry, Pierre Guillaumat was a supertanker built in 1977 by Chantier de l'Atlantique at Saint-Nazaire for Compagnie Nationale de Navigation. It served the world for only 6 years before it was disposed as a scrap because of the huge unprofitability and declining demands. Because of her gigantic proportions, the usability of Pierre Guillaumat was very limited. She couldn't pass through either Panama or Suez canals. Because of her drafts, she could enter a minimal number of ports in the world and was therefore moored on offshore rigs and oil terminals like Antifa, and after offloading to reduce her drafts at airport. The deadweight tonnage of Pierre Guillaumat was almost 555,000 tons with nearly about 60 knots of speed. The length of Pierre Guillaumat was almost 414.22 meters, that's 1,360 feet. Number 2. Seawise Giant. Mont, previously known as Opama, Knock Nevis, Jare, Viking, Happy Giant and Seawise Giant, was a ULCC supertanker. Mont became the longest and largest ship by deadweight tonnage after lengthening. Seawise Giant was also called the Queen of Oceans and Rivers. It was built in 1979 by Sumitomo Heavy Industries Limited at their shipyard in Japan. During the Iran-Iraq War, it was damaged by an Air Force attack. It was sunk and was considered completely lost. However, the wreckage was salvaged and repaired. After the repairs, she was back in service as Happy Giant. The vessel was sold to Indian shipbreakers and renamed Mont for her final journey in December 2009. After that, it was intentionally beached in India for demolition. Along with the title of being the biggest ship of the world at that time, it also holds the title of the biggest oil tanker type ship ever built. Number 1. Prelude FLNG. Prelude is the biggest ship of the world ever built till present date. A hull longer than the Empire State Building is tall, it was launched in South Korea in December 2013. Measuring 488 meters, it's 1,601 feet long, and 74 meters, 243 feet wide. The hull belongs to Shell's Prelude Floating Liquefied Natural Gas (FLNG) facility, which is the largest floating facility ever built. More than 260,000 tons of steel is used in its construction. In operation, it would weigh more than 600,000 tons, more than 5 times the weight of the largest aircraft carrier. There you have it, guys. These were the top 10 biggest ships ever built in history. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel and turn on post notification.